interestingly, when I was doing my research, I found that Pizza Man was submitted into Tropfest, and then 3 years later, you submitted another film into Tropfest called Intolerance.
Yep.
Now, I'd love for you to tell the story, what happened there, because I think it's so interesting, particularly with so much that's going on today in the business world.
Well, people probably think I'm a lot more clever than I am when they know this story, but the real story is this. So Pizza started by a bunch of short movies. I was working at the ABC with another director, and Tropfest was a very small film festival, kind of popular amongst filmmakers, I guess, more than the general public. But it was growing, you know. I didn't really know anything about it, but I had a bet with this other guy, and we put some movies in. Mine came third the first year I put it in, and Nicole Kidman gave me the award and stuff. It's pretty big. It actually blew up that year. I think Tom Cruise was there too. I don't know why the street was blocked off, and this film festival suddenly just exploded. So I was just really lucky, you know. And then like the next year I put in another film called Space Pizza, so like a sequel, I guess, you know. And I won the Audience Choice Award. And then the next year I won nothing. And then the following year was sort of the biggest year for Tropfest. That was set in Rushcutters Bay Park. So if you're not from Sydney, it's a huge park, and it was massive. And they were making Star Wars in Sydney at the time, so all the judges and everything were all. I think it was like we had the Samuel Jackson was there, Keanu Reeves was there. I think he was doing something in Sydney. But yeah, it was like they were making that Star Wars that they made. The Phantom Menace was made here, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, it was one of the Star Wars. It was massive, you know. Now, that year I actually won another film festival with a different film, and it went into Tropfest, not for competition. So I thought, okay, well, that's it. I'm in, don't need to do nothing. And then a comedian friend of mine said, look, can you make this little film idea that I've got? And I said, oh, okay, we'll make it. And anyway, but the problem was I figured I've already got a film in there. They're not going to accept it if, you know, it's stupid. I'm not going to give me two films, you know, no matter how good it is. And I actually didn't think the film was that good. It was just this kind of like, the concept is like it's a comedian playing two characters. He's like a Jewish guy and a Nazi war criminal in a cab. And they just have a kind of funny kind of conversation, really. That's all it is. And anyway, so me and the editor at the end of it, we go, look, we've worked on this. It only took a half day to shoot too. It was the simplest thing I've ever done. We go, look, you know, they're not going to accept that under my name. It's not going to get in. We should just make up a name. Who do they want to win it, you know? Probably like some girl from the eastern suburbs in Sydney, like, I don't know if in other states, it's a rich area, you know? So we'll give it a name, Laura Feinstein. We'll say Laura Feinstein made this film, just as a joke between me and the editor, right?
Yeah.
And when you know it, it gets in and it wins. So I had to get up in front of the whole Rushcutters Bay Park and Samuel Jackson, who gave me the award. I had to explain that there was no Laura Feinstein. It was just me. Yep. And I'd already been in another film. And the actor who played in my film had won another award, and I'd come and accepted it for him on his behalf because he was too gutless to show up. So you could just, it was a crazy night. I nearly got in a fight with John Paulson, the kind of guy who ran the festival. He was really shitty with me. You know, you made the news, so I don't know.
That's hilarious, man.